Welcome to Karaoke 45.
Hey!
Hi.
How's it going?
Good
guys.
We're
good.
Merry
Good.
Christmas!
Christmas.
Christmas time is finally upon us.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. That was solid feedback.
Go on, I just poured in my beer.
Is this thing on?
Importance.
What's everybody drinking tonight?
What am I drinking?
I am drinking sparkling ice coconut pineapple with coconut rum.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, well, that looks really yum, man.
Oh man, that sounds delicious.
Yeah,
it's
it's kind of like a
freaking-
cocktail in a sugar-free goodness sort of thing.
And it's in like a gold cup. Yeah,
gold.
boy. I'm going to bring this a little bit closer.
Okay.
Just so you can see my pretty face. All right.
I'm super classy. I'm not like, I drink whiskey with a big, huge ice thing in it. No.
That's what I drink.
I just need something that tastes like Kool-Aid.
Well, then you would really like Rekorderlig Premium Swedish Hard Cider in strawberry
you get that?
lime. Total Wine.
I love it. Yum.
Hey,
Strawberry.
what are you doing?
Yeah, it's strawberry lime.
And the best thing, it's only 110 calories.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Mine says Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Oh, that looks like it's from a Hallmark tree farm.
It's like a Trader Joe's beer, like,
No, it's an Anchor
honey.
brewery.
but you can get it at Trader Joe's.
Do you guys have long lines to get into Trader Joe's in LA?
I think it's not nearly as bad as it was.
Yeah, it's not better.
And
What's that?
yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Wait,
I don't
this dog. Let me
understand.
get this dog.
Our dog is
Hey,
ripping up all my
hey,
tissue
hey,
paper
hey,
that
hey,
I got
hey.
to wrap presents right now. So give us a second.
No problem.
He what?
Wicket. He's ripping up all my tissue paper.
Wicket.
My hair is crazy.
I've got a
Man,
very
that was-
sleepy puppy next
That
to
was
me.
something. That was something.
Babu's very sleepy.
That's very. He's.
My dog is farting over here.
Later,
We went for a
Babu.
long walk.
What's Buster doing?
Farting.
I don't.
Did I,
see
did
it.
I just embarrass my own dog on national
No.
television?
Dude, we just
he
got
is.
to the
He's-
farm having a dog this week.
You cut out what?
We just got to the farting part of having a dog this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buster.
He doesn't fart very often, so I'm not embarrassing him too much. It just
No.
happens right
He's
now,
like, Mom,
right when you
you're
ask that question.
embarrassing me.
You know?
Buster.
Just when you asked, what is he doing? I was like, he literally, I smelled something and I was like, that's definitely Buster's.
I didn't, it's not like humans because they
Mm.
don't have, as Kristen astutely said, they don't have butt cheeks, so they don't make the farting noise. But man, they can like cover a room.
Sometimes he makes a farting noise and he looks at it like he doesn't know what just happened.
What?
Like it
Like,
scares the
what?
hell out of them. But like, what is that?
What?
yeah, like it scares him. Like, and then he smells it because he's like, what is that? Anyway, if I was a mother right now and that was a son, like he would never talk to me.
Mom.
I know, I'm
Oh,
embarrassed.
Am I right? Am I right?
Did you see my Instagram post about his fur? Sorry to interrupt, but
I saw
Tell
your
me.
post about the fur.
I'm gonna show you a little picture because I brushed him today, and this was just like the beginning. Like, I love my dog, but I'm really embarrassing him tonight. I think I'm really making him look bad, but he's a great dog. But like, look at this. Do you see that table?
That's a lie. That's a
Yeah,
lie.
yeah, I see it.
That's like another dog's worth of hair. Like, I don't know where he keeps that. That's insane.
Well, you could
That's a lot of hair.
a yarn person spin it into yarn with a sweater for him.
Carissa's Craft Corner.
Yeah.
What to do?
Sweaters out of their own dog hair. Ugh. There's something kind of gross about that. I'm also using toenail clippings.
Have you guys heard Carissa's Craft Corner
Theme song.
theme song?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
real good.
Isn't it the
good.
best?
Yeah,
It's
It's
the best.
amazing.
That was
Yeah.
me singing that.
that's
You probably couldn't tell.
No.
What?
Yeah. It was me
no.
singing it.
I thought it was Ricky Martin.
I'm gonna I'm gonna cover that song and make it like a very like sad love
Acoustic.
song or
You
something.
can
You're
make
gonna
it like a
cut-
coffee
Please do.
house. A
You're
coffee
gonna
gonna be
cover
really
your own song.
Yeah,
You're gonna cover your
That's
own
great.
song.
I love it.
Okay. This
It's gonna be like
is great.
grab yours, is it? Something like that.
That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
corner. Something like that. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's gonna be very melancholy.
I love it.
What the hell?
I
So
love
let me
it.
ask you this, guys. So we're drinking this now. Have you ever noticed that sometimes the can has like a rough finish to it? It's like a matte feeling.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
smooth. I don't like
Yes.
it.
Yeah, Matt. It's weird.
I don't like it when it's matte.
Really,
Yeah,
I don't mind it.
I think that means it's fancy.
it seems artisan or something like that, right?
Artisanal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like artisanal
It's
beer.
artisanal.
Craft
And
scratch kitchen.
A hint of smoke.
I can taste a hint of apple walnut smoke. in
You know
here.
what
Wow.
I don't like? I don't like it when it has the like the plastic like wrap, like it's like a plastic wrapped can. You don't really realize it until like some of the breweries in Albuquerque. I've been like, oh, look at this, and then like you pick at it a little bit and you're like peeling it off. I'm like, oh, this feels cheap.
Yeah.
It's lame.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
gonna-
they're just
if
phoning
there's
it
something
in.
to peel off, I'm gonna peel it off.
Mhm.
Agreed.
you know who had to peel something off? Rudolph.
Rudolph had to peel things off.
I think
wait,
with
wait,
his
wait.
nose.
Mud off his nose.
Explain. What do you mean? What do you
He had to
mean?
peel off, he had to peel off his nose.
No. When
Is
it
that
was fake.
true?
Well, when it was fake, like when he covered it with
Put
the
mud
fake.
on his nose.
Yeah,
and
Sorry, he had to peel
He
the.
put
yeah.
mud. He put mud on.
He had to
his
peel the mud
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Same.
nose.
Yeah.
What?
Your background is our background. Look at that. That's
What?
Oh, that is
hilarious.
great. Look at that.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta do. I don't have two screens. I can't do as much as I used to do.
Yeah, we
Okay,
used to
give
do
me a
lots
sec.
of things.
All right,
Not anymore.
and take it away, Doug.
You know, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed.
Like a flashlight.
All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They
Pinocchio.
never left poor Rudolph
Rudolph.
joining any reindeer game.
Monopoly.
And one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And how the reindeers loved him as they shouted out with glee.
Yippee.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
I love this.
This is fantastic. I didn't know if I was going to be able to know the
You
words.
did
to
it.
that
You
song.
got all the words.
That is great.
Know the words.
Oh,
A lot of
I thought something was supposed to happen there. Nothing, I guess. All right, guys, this is a long instrumental.
Take a drink.
Smoke 'em if you got them.
Take a
You guys
drink.
got to get the smoke. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed.
You want a cigarette?
All of the other reindeer
Aaron Paul right
They never left for Rudolph. It's one foggy Christmas Eve. Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And how the reindeers loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you put out history.
Wow.
Thanks for coming in on the chorus, guys. You guys killed it.
I mean, that's what you have to do.
We're on a delay, but
That was-
you know.
That was
Yeah, we are.
That was great.
I have to
That's
say,
amazing.
Rudolph is one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies. And the Island of Misfit Toys just
The little
makes-
girl is just like you, Jody.
I
She
think,
reminds me. She
Oh my
reminds me
God.
of you.
are you just saying that because it's my Facebook cover profile?
No,
My
I
Facebook
don't even
cover
remember
profile.
that.
Okay, so I've been obsessed with this girl. Dolly is her name. I'm obsessed. I've been obsessed since I was a little girl. I love Dolly. And I was always wondering, like, why is she a misfit? Like, why is she a misfit? She never says in the song. Like, I know the song back and forth, but, like, she never says why she's a misfit.
I think
And,
she's a plastic sheep.
No, they revealed it, like, a couple years ago. The producer
okay.
and the writer, like, revealed that she has anxiety and depression.
You're like, same.
Yes! And I was like, that's why.
But I think of those videos of you, Jody Lynn, with your sister, and like you have that like crazy like blonde hair, and you're like a little crop top, and you're like, yeah, singing and dancing, just like that little doll.
It makes me so happy that makes you
I get
think
it.
me, and
I
I
get
think of her. That's too perfect.
You know, if the last time I watched that movie, Santa in that movie is a real asshole.
Yeah,
he's a real son
he
of
is
a
really
bitch
mean
in that movie.
Kind
Yeah.
of dick.
He won't. He gets all
Yeah.
skinny. He won't eat.
Yeah.
He's like hard on Rudolph.
Yeah, yeah, same thing with Rudolph's dad. They're just like, like the only thing wrong with Rudolph is he's got a weird nose, and they just like completely toss him to the side.
Yeah.
Well, someone made a good point the other day of like, I don't remember who it was, but they were like, well, if Santa like knows when you're sleeping and he knows when you're awake, Santa knows that they were bullying Rudolph and he did nothing to stop it.
Exactly.
Ooh, that's an excellent.
Whoa.
There's
Bullying
also
is
sexism
not
in that
cool.
movie.
Whoa.
Bullying's not cool. Sexism is not cool. Anxiety and depression's not cool.
Not cool.
So glad. So glad
Wanting
we
to
have
be
this.
a dentist
You know
is
what?
not
And
cool.
prostitution, that's
True.
a job. You know what? You got to be respectful. It's you know, it's a respectful profession.
Agreed.
I'm
I
sorry.
want to be a dentist.
Oh my god, I love Herbie. Herbie.
Yeah,
Oh,
he just
love Herbie.
wants to be a dentist. That's
He
all.
just wants to be a dentist.
He just wants to be a dentist, but he's an elf.
By the way,
Right.
have you guys seen the movies that made us about Elf?
No.
Yes.
You have to watch it. It's so good. The movies that made us on Netflix. There's one about Home Alone and Elf and what else? Dirty
Nightmare-
Dancing.
Dirty Dancing, the movies that made us.
And then there's a Nightmare Before Christmas one.
Nightmare Before Christmas. So good.
Oh,
That's
speaking
Yeah.
of,
Tim Burton.
I believe
That's
they
Tim
talk
Burton.
about the Oogie Boogie song.
Oogie Boogie song.
Oh,
in
Do
it,
they
too.
now?
Yeah.
She's like, hold on.
Let's talk about the Oogie Boogie song.
You guys hear the? Make sure I hear the music.
She's got a phobia about that music now.
hey, acapella girls just want to have
Never-
fun.
Never doing that again.
Oh, look at that. He's hooking you up. He's going full screen.
Yeah, give us some full screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Uh-oh, what'd you do to me?
Here it comes. There we go, girl.
Well. What have we here? Santa Claus. Oh, I'm really scared. So you're the one everybody's talking about. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. You can't be the right guy. He's ancient. He's ugly. I don't know which is worse. I might just split a seed now if I don't die laughing first. Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand. You better pay attention now, cause I'm the boogeyman. And if you aren't shaking, there's something very wrong. Cause this may be the last time you hear the boogie song. Whoa, and there's nothing much to do. I might just cook a special batch of snake and spider stew. And don't you know one thing that would make it work so nice? A roly-poly Santa Claus to add a little spice. Whoa,
Release me now, or you must face the dire consequences. The children are expecting me, so please come to your senses.
Oh, you're joking! You're joking! I can't believe my eyes! Would someone took this fella? I'm drowning in my tears. It's funny, I'm laughing. You really are too much. And now, with your permission, I'm gonna do my stuff.
Well, what are you going to
I'm gonna
do?
do the best I can.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, this one's actually not a good thing. Oh, the sound of the dice, the music in the air. Cause I'm a gambling boogeyman, although I don't play fair. It's much more fun, I must confess, when lives are on the line. Not mine, of course, but yours, oh boy, now that would be just fine.
Release me, or faster you will have to answer for this heinous act!
You put me in a spin. You aren't comprehending the position that you're in. It's hopeless. You're finished. You haven't got a plan. Cause I'm this Oogie Boogie and you ain't going nowhere. I missed that part.
Woo, yes.
Whoa. You know what?
Yeah.
You were frightening.
You know, when you think of Oogie Boogie, you definitely think of me.
I was like, whoa, she's not fucking around.
Mm-mm.
I've listened to that song so many times that I feel like I know every little like inflection he does. But then today we watched Danny Elfman do it, and then it kind of threw me off because he's like doing it differently and like having more fun. And then Jason is doing it differently, so like I don't know. I just
It was great.
did what I did what I could.
So
It's a
good.
fun one. You can kind of just throw whatever at the wall, and
Yeah.
everything kind of sticks.
I guess that's true.
So my takeaway from that TV show about Nightmare Before Christmas is that Danny Elfman was a dick.
No, Tim
No.
Burton was
Oh,
a dick.
Tim Burton was
Tim
a dick.
Burton
No,
was
Tim
a
Burton. No.
I heard that.
Tim Burton's the one that kicked the wall.
Tim Burton was a dick.
I heard
Total
that
dick.
from his wife.
Oh yeah,
Helena
yeah.
Has literally like said in interviews like, yeah, well, not like my husband's a dick, but she
he's
said
not.
things that are like, oh, he did this and he did this to me. And I'm like, so he's a dick. Yeah. That sucks.
So I was leaving comments. Did you guys see that I was leaving comments for you guys?
Yeah, for a second I thought it was somebody else, and then it was you.
I was Doug.
Thank you.
I think I'm the only one watching the show
Yeah,
right now.
we have one person watching, it, and it's you.
That's okay.
And it's me. I think it's me that's watching.
I think Kevin is the one who pulls.
Who pulls the
He
audience?
pulls the
It
audience.
is.
is. We don't have Kevin.
Kevin
It's
is
like,
definitely
nah.
a pull. Easy.
We're definitely better with no
It's all right.
audience.
This is gonna be better in syndication.
Sure.
it's gonna, yeah, it's
Totally.
the
Once
following-
it goes into
yeah.
the archives, it's gonna be
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah.
I definitely, I highly recommend for those fans of A Nightmare Before Christmas, go watch Danny Elfman in concert. He does like an in concert, like at the Hollywood Bowl. They like
Oh,
have like
yeah.
a whole orchestra, and it's just because he like wrote that music and he sang Jack and Oogie Boogie, and it's just like him on Showcase, and it's just like he's incredible. Just
Sounds amazing.
I show it to like kids when I'm teaching musical theater, when I'm talking about like coloring like words instead of just like singing real pretty. I'm like, put some color to this like words, and I show them Danny Elfman because he just like makes everything like
I love it.
real.
I want to go to one of those kind of concerts at the Hollywood Bowl. Like I've only seen John Mayer, and it was like, meh.
Yeah, sure.
Mayer is boring in concert.
Yeah.
Boring.
I feel like you have to do the Star Wars one, Carissa, if they do it again.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it's like your like destiny to do that. Speaking of Star Wars, how do you feel about Yoda?
Did you? Wait.
No.
We haven't watched it.
No.
The Mandalorian at the end of the episode.
Nobody's watching it.
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
I swear that went way out of hand, and I was avoiding.
What
that.
you mean when at the end of the Mandalorian?
No, I'm not allowed to talk about it.
I was going to talk about Yoda Christmas tree toppers.
Oh, Yoda tree.
Has anybody seen all the baby Yoda Christmas tree toppers?
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, it was like a thing. If you Google baby Yoda Christmas tree toppers, it's super cute.
Oh,
what?
I thought you were gonna do a spoiler alert. I thought you were gonna tell us. I thought you were gonna tell us about the new character.
Right.
Okay, spoiler alert.
Most recent.
I have a
There's
Babu Freak on top of my Star Wars tree.
Dude,
And he goes, hey, droid broke.
Yes.
Well, there's a new character in the Mandalorian. And his name is Meli Kaliki.
Okay, fine.
He's like Jar Jar Binks. He's Jar Jar Binks' brother.
that's a good segue. Everyone got crazy. Christmas tree topper.
Nope.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Melaleuca is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas it will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Kalikimaka's the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas, very Merry Christmas, very Merry Christmas to you.
Great.
Woo!
That was fantastic.
That
Ooh.
reminds me of a Mad Men episode. Did they use that song in Mad Men?
Did they?
Probably.
They probably did, right?
Oh my God! Remember Mad Men Mondays?
Oh God.
We need to bring back Mad Men Mondays.
Agreed.
I feel like
One day.
all of quarantine has been like a Mad Men Monday, but I don't.
That's true.
We got dressed up and we started drinking at breakfast, and then we just drank all day and worked in the office.
And always around 1 p.m. I was like, how did they get any work done?
I
But
don't,
we were
I don't know how
productive.
we did it.
I don't know how they got any work
I
done.
thought we were productive.
I wasn't.
I only was a part of one Mad Men Monday, and I don't remember.
I think you were. You were part of One Mad Men Monday.
Yeah, yeah.
This one.
You were
And I
trying to
don't
do all
remember
my
lots
file
of-
work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
file folders that day.
Oh yeah. I think if you don't remember it, you did it well, right?
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
Like, oh, I
Yeah,
forgot the day.
absolutely.
You win.
So
So you
good
guys
Mad
need to
Men
come
Monday.
to Albuquerque. We need to have another Mad Men Monday as soon as we all get the old.
Exactly.
100%. Yeah, the heroin. I get it. Yeah.
Okay, I have
Give it to
to
me.
I have to tell you a story that I just thought of
Yes.
earlier this afternoon. So I was looking for Scotch tape and wrapping paper and all this kind of stuff. And I opened up a cabinet and I was just I opened it up so fast. There was a mouse on the shelf and I fucking busted him so bad that he could not.
Was he like,
He was like this shit. And then we just kind of looked at each other and he was like, and then I was like, okay, you can go. And he's like, okay.
Which cabinet? You didn't tell me.
Weird.
And then he just left. But he was busted so bad. He's like, shit. Fuck. And we looked at each other in the eyes and we were just kind of like, I'm not gonna do anything. And he's like, I'm not gonna do anything either. I'm frozen.
let's just not
Wow.
discuss this.
I had the same experience with a spider last week. I walked into my bathtub. Well, I walked into my bathroom.
I have a walk-in bathtub.
I walked into my bathtub.
I walked into my bathroom and I was gonna start the bath and I saw something crawl. And it's like, you know that you've aged. Like, you know you've grown wiser when you see like a spider. And you're like, we cool? We cool? To like be here together? And like you don't scream, you don't freak out, like you're not like, oh, I gotta get rid of the spider, but you're like, it's cool. Like, I'm just gonna take my bath and you can hang out here. So I feel like I had a similar experience, but with the spider, where I was like, we're just gonna be in the same space while I bathe and you're just gonna be there. And I just bathed.
Like,
No
It's just
freak
the
out.
world. It's just the world, dude. It's just, the wild kingdom, right?
It's like, why do I have any right to get rid of the spider?
Yeah.
Am I getting too I think I'm getting too much.
No, it's true.
When I was in college, my first off-campus apartment had wolf spiders, ginormous wolf spiders. And when I moved in, I was like, okay, wolf spiders, you stay up on the ceiling and we cool. But the minute you hit the walls, it's on.
not cool.
And for the first 6 months I lived in that apartment, they stayed up on the ceiling. Which is
Nice.
amazing. And then they started to venture down. And so then I had to start killing them. Because I didn't have any other way to get rid of them. I didn't have buckets or whatever to throw them outside. Anyway. But I should have kept them alive because then my apartment was then infested with potato bugs, which the wolf spiders had been eating.
See, the spiders were there.
Circle of life.
Yeah.
It's the circle of life.
Your song,
Who's
right?
doing it?
Jason?
He's like, ooh.
That's
Did
right.
anybody has anybody seen the Santa Claus at the mall inside a big snow globe?
No.
That's
Oh,
the best thing
dude.
ever.
Dude, you have to see those.
Go get it. The card, it fell off. It's on the ground. We have a picture. Someone sent this one. Doug
I
has
love
to
it
get it
so
because I'm
much.
trapped. Hold on.
It's like
Emily
genius.
said this.
Okay,
You're not
I'm not
gonna
gonna
do it?
fuck it.
Oh man.
Yeah,
it's
just
so
use your
funny.
imagination.
So
It's
just Just go
can look
get
it
it.
up.
No, did you Google it? Okay, so he's in a plastic, and the kids stand next to it.
He's in a snow
Smart.
globe. Santa's in a snow globe.
I can't.
Yeah.
And so then, like, can you
I
imagine?
don't
Like,
think I'm getting it.
It's like a quarantine
at the
thing.
mall. At the mall, they put him in a big plastic bubble.
That's
Oh,
exciting.
cute. Okay, now I'm getting it. Now.
My nephew had his kids take his.
Let me see if I can look it up.
Oh my God.
Photos.
So funny. So funny.
Hold on.
But I mean, my question be, like,
Better
you know,
one.
when they have those like inappropriate ladies like sitting on Santa's lap, like how does she do that thing, with when he's behind a snow
It
globe?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I
wanna
get it.
see
I
the
get it. I
pictures.
see him.
I know. Let's just see their faces. Sorry.
I did.
But how would you do that, like sexy, like, hey Santa, I want to sit on your lap and say, oh Santa baby.
We all have to sacrifice.
Yeah,
I see.
Santa baby.
Look,
Santa
we all have to
baby.
sacrifice this year, okay?
I know it's COVID.
Okay, moms who are looking to sit on Santa's lap,
Trying to
you've
look
got to
sexy.
sacrifice.
Everyone's got to make a little sacrifice this year.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, everybody. Prepare.
I'm ready for this.
Through all of
I'm all about this.
Hey Santa baby, just put a sable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl, Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. A Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Hey! Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I have kissed. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. Oh, Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really, that's not a lot. Oh, being an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa honey, one little hung I really need the deed to a platinum mine, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa cutie, and fill my stockings with duplex and checks. Sign your ex on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Hey, come and trim my Christmas tree. With some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing. A ring. I don't mean on the phone, Santa baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Oh, hurry down the chimney tonight. Yeah, hurry tonight.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, baby.
Yeah.
Amazing.
After,
way better
after
than
you
Madonna.
sang it, I never realized what a sexualized song that is until you sang it.
Until
Yeah,
Jake.
and Jay-
I thought it was just like,
Like trim my
Come and trim my Christmas tree. Uh-oh.
yeah,
I tried
Come
to
down
sing it
the-
earlier, and it was just
Chimney. Oh,
down the chimney.
tonight.
I thought this was just like a little like Christmas carol. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So
Remember
I
when
think-
Madonna did it? It was just like, ugh.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
seem
see
to
it
remember
without
that. Oh
I
my
did get a little distracted by what was happening on Netflix behind
I
you.
fixed it at the very end. I noticed it. I was like, oh, now we're advertising The Good Place, which is great. That's a great.
Which
show.
is
We were
awesome.
like,
It's a good show. I love that show.
Love it.
we were advertising other things. The fireplace went away, and we were advertising Netflix shows. Sorry.
I love it.
Listen, are you still watching The Fireplace?
I put it back on. I noticed it at the end, and I was like, oh, back to the fireplace.
He's like there.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
If you have, do you guys have Disney Plus? I know Carissa does.
We
you guys
do.
have- So
Yeah.
on Disney Plus, there's a Frozen Christmas Yule log video, but it's
It just showed up.
animated.
Yep.
Like the Frozen Yule
I will
log.
watch that all day
okay.
long.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, an animated fireplace.
We just finished The Mandalorian, which
Oh my gosh,
That
that
ending.
ending is.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Covering
Not
the
allowed to
camera's
talk
gonna
about
work.
it.
Who would have thought
no.
that one character from the Scum and Villainy Cantina?
Darth Vader was still alive.
What?
Wait, what?
We'd much rather you guys
He's
talk about.
He doesn't like you.
He's joking. I will say that Jason started watching A New Hope last night.
Started watching what?
A New
What?
Hope, which is a big deal because he's never
Because
Jason.
he's never seen it.
seen.
I
the
wanted to
original
wait.
Star-
I was like,
Star
wait, I
Wars.
think I should wait and make this a thing. And Jody was like, let's do it. But then she fell
I
asleep.
fell asleep.
I was like, okay.
I
She was like,
I'm so
insistent.
proud of
Like,
you.
You don't want to watch this with me? I was like,
had a whole
I'm just saying,
speech.
I think that like
No,
I have friends who are
I did.
super Star Wars nerds that would appreciate me watching this.
I do appreciate it.
And then I felt bad.
he wanted to live stream his commentary,
That's pretty good commentary.
and I was like, we both know that's never gonna happen.
What do you
So,
think of the movie, Jason?
What's up?
we
What do you
didn't
think of the
finish
movie?
it.
We didn't finish it. She fell
But what
asleep.
did you think so far?
What part are you
How
on?
far did you get?
We got to the part where I believe they blew up Alderaan,
Alderaan.
and
Well, don't worry, Jason, because they're going to make a TV series about that. So
Yeah. There's a
It's
lot of
fun,
Star
but,
Wars content.
it's stressful keeping up with all of it. It's
Yeah.
a lot.
It's not
Well,
stressful.
I'm not like I have a lot to load up on because I've like
You do have a lot.
30 years off.
Yeah, that's true. He never watched the OG.
Well, I need to ask you something though, Jason.
Yeah.
I know approximately how old you are. How did you get this far in life without seeing it? Like what started it where like I don't know if your parents or your family didn't allow you to watch it, but how did you get to this point? Because it's like
So-
part of our like culture now.
I think what it was I have like a very distant memory of maybe I think when I was like really little. I remember I think I watched the one with the little like furry people in the trees or on like on the ground, the little like Ewoks. Yeah. I remember like I think I remember like my parents watching that one and me but then I took like I never watched it for like and then I think I was in high school. I was doing a production in high school and I was talking to somebody and it was like a full-grown adult and they were like saying something about like they brought up Star Wars and I mentioned I hadn't seen it and they freaked out. Like they like had a full-on like they just had like a and I was like, oh, this is fun. Like this is fun. So
basically he got off on the fact that other people
I would tell
freak
people
out
that I wouldn't. It became like a thing for a number of years. I'd be like, oh, I've never seen Star Wars. And then people would be like, what? You've never seen Star Wars?
They would self-destruct.
How could you have not seen Star Wars? And then I was like, this is fun to collect these like reactions of people.
So
who
why
never-
would you see it? I would never watch Star Wars.
this
If I was
point-
getting that reaction, I'd be like,
Jody Lynn Thomas had a really good speech for him last night,
Yeah.
which I've half forgotten because I was a little drunk and
I made up my mind a while. I think I made up my mind like a while ago. I was like, I'll watch them. Like the novelty is worn off of me. Just like, it's about time that I actually see them.
Well, he's watched
So-
enough now that
Yeah,
it's,
and I've
it
seen-
doesn't. It's not convincing. He's watched all of The Mandalorian. He's watched all the other ones.
I've seen
so
Rogue One.
He hasn't
and
seen the originals. So
what's the last one of the prequels? I
Yeah.
saw that one with when Darth goes bad.
Flight of the Skywalkers.
Flight of the Skywalkers. And then I saw the sequels where I saw those. And I saw the Solo.
Yeah.
So, like, I've seen a lot of stuff.
he's seen a lot of them.
Like, I just have people who drag me to them. And at this point, it's like, I'll just watch the originals, I suppose.
I will say that
It's good.
I embarrassed myself last night on a probably ending of this conversation that I haven't seen him in a long time, so I couldn't remember like very like.
Oh, yeah, I knew more than she
specific
did.
Stuff, and he knew more than I did. So I was like, I don't
She's
know
like, how do you know this? I'm like, it's just because it's like Star Wars is everywhere. Like,
Yeah, it's
It's
culture.
true.
It's it's
It's
like
part of our
pop
culture. Well, I have to say, full disclosure, that I watched The Nightmare Before Christmas for the first time last year.
oh, that's right. You didn't
That
like it
is
though
full
much.
disclosure.
You didn't like it too much though.
What?
No.
She-
I mean, I like the ride at Disneyland when they take the Haunted Mansion and turn it into the Nightmare Before Christmas. But
So
did
my
I tell you the
performance
story?
just
Did I
now-
tell you the story about all my children crying and screaming and getting? So my Christmas Eve, I don't know, maybe 5, 7, 8-year-old kids. Maybe it was 3, 5, and 7. And my grandma, no, the kids' grandma, my mother, who never would have let me watch anything like that when I was growing up, was like, let's watch Nightmare Before Christmas on Christmas Eve. And so it literally was just the beginning. Is this boring you?
No, you froze.
You guys froze on our screen. It's
Oh.
just us.
Oh,
Keep going.
anyway, all my children were crying and scared just at the opening credits, just scared and crying.
It's
And
a scary thing.
I was like, nope, we're not watching this.
Oh, I grew up and I was not afraid of that whatsoever. In fact, like so like I feel like the odd girl out here because I'm like, I could not find a Christmas song tonight unless it was around Nightmare Before
I
Christmas.
love it. I love it.
That's
How
the
much of the
Winona,
movie?
that's the Winona Ryder in me, I
Carissa,
guess.
do you
What?
think if you watched it again, I think you should give it another try.
Well, it was kind of boring, but I was in the middle of like a very Star Wars Christmas last year when I watched it, and I probably
Right.
was like,
Like, this isn't Star Wars at all.
I think what you need to do is maybe not this year, but like maybe like next year, if you you got to come down to Los Angeles and at the El Capitan here, which is the theater that's owned by
oh,
Disney.
yeah. They do
They
like,
do like
Yes.
a 4D.
that'd be
experience.
amazing with the big organ.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
fake snow.
yeah, that'd be amazing.
I think
There's
maybe
a
that-
whole like inside Disney. There's a whole inside Disney or at Disney, which is a really great documentary. There's a whole thing about the guy who plays the organ at the El Capitan Theater, and he's
Oh,
kind of
really?
like he kind of thinks he's Elton John. He's got like this whole closet full of like flashy jackets and sequins and things. But his whole job is just playing the organ at the El Capitan Theater.
He's pretty great. We've seen him. He's great.
I've
Have
recorded
you?
it.
He's very flourishy.
He
is
did
a
the
little-
Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, we got a
It's
little.
pretty awesome.
Yeah,
He got real into it.
yeah. I thought I was having an experience, but I don't
hope
like
he's
the
doing
I don't like the idea that he's egotistical.
I like it. He should be. He's an organ player.
The organ,
yeah,
he's
man.
just excited. He's enthusiastic.
I don't want a humble organ player.
That's fine.
He's
That's
a
what
little
I
too
want.
big for his britches.
I want to humble you.
Want to take him down a few notches?
just a couple, just like, you're just.
You can't wear sequins.
I feel like Doug was asking me a question. But
Oh,
maybe-
sorry.
He said, did
Doug,
the
do
movie,
you have
it
a
was a
question?
while ago,
Good question, Doug.
about Nightmare Before Christmas, and you're like, did the movie,
Star Wars.
it was about Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, I had one question, like how much of the movie did you watch? But
Oh,
that's fine. And then I was gonna say I did see Nightmare Before Christmas in the movie theaters when it came out. It was
Yeah.
only in the theaters for 2 weeks, and they pulled it because it did so bad.
Mhm.
Oh, man, I don't even know that.
But I was like, I saw the preview, and I was like, I'm gonna freaking watch that day one. And I was glad I did because then they pulled it. I wanted to go see it again, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that left already." So
But that documentary really was good. It was really good.
I'll watch it.
I'm gonna watch that because I grew up in a household where like horror movies was like not a like I watched Scream in the 5th grade. Like it traumatized me and also obviously like left an imprint, but like that kind of stuff was normal to me. So like I wasn't afraid of Nightmare Before Christmas was like low caliber.
I gotta let the dog out. He's insisting.
Get him out of here.
Okay.
He needs to go outside.
Look at this. Look at this. Ugh.
Oh my
Babu.
god. Sleepy Babu.
Babu.
Oh.
Did you get Babu's gift yet?
We did, but we put it under the tree because
fine.
that's the only present he's gonna have so far.
He keeps trying to trick us in.
Buster has his own stocking.
Yeah.
I ordered something for Babu, but then it was out of stock. So
Ugh.
I find him
That's the
something.
year. I know. This year is that way. I know.
It's a cardboard Christmas. I'm calling it here at our place because everybody's just mailing us the gifts.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's right. Did you guys get my gift yet?
Probably.
The thing is that like
We
if
don't
it's from
know.
Amazon,
We
it
don't
doesn't
know.
have like
We'll know it when we open it. I
that's
think.
the hard
It
thing.
was from T Public,
Oh yes.
Oh
then
yeah,
yes.
then we got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay, cool. We
but
got
you
it.
lot
didn't
of us-
open it yet.
No.
No.
Well, we're not
We're waiting
opening
till
anything yet
Christmas. Yeah,
because
thank
it's
you.
like we don't know if it's stuff we've ordered or if it's stuff people have
Right?
ordered for us.
We're
Like
so
we have no
confused.
idea, and like
We're
people
so
are like,
Because
make sure
nobody
you
opened
take
any
out-
packages.
They're like,
Yeah.
make sure you take out Jody's gift and wrap it for me, okay? And I'm like, there's
I've
like
had
we
many of
got
those
13
conversations.
boxes here.
We have no idea what's going on.
I don't
We're
know
just
which
like,
one is which.
I
Okay,
opened
So when
a
you get
gift
the
on
T
accident.
Public thing, half of them Jason wraps, half of them Jody wraps, and you'll just figure it out.
We
I
love
sent-
you all, but we're not going to do that. Like, I accidentally opened a gift tonight because I thought it was the mascara that I bought last
It's not
night.
even- I bought my parents a vacuum, and I was trying to see. I was like going through Amazon. I was like, oh, I'll just do the gift option, but they were like, no, you can't gift wrap
We
this.
don't have those sparkly bags for vacuum cleaners.
And I was
Sorry.
like, so then my mom was like, did you get me a vacuum? And I was like, Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
5
days early.
It was an expensive vacuum too. It wasn't cheap. It was like a good
It's a
gift.
Dyson.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick thing here, guys. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Welcome to Karaoke 45.
Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Everybody say goodbye.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Bye. See you on the other side.
Bye. See ya. Fuck yeah. Oh my